Gonna play some Deus Ex. Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Played the original Deus Ex. The, was it Quake Engine? Quake Engine 1. And it was good. I mean, for its time, it was amazing. But, you know, even now it's still kind of good. But now there's the new one, the Deus Ex. I forget what the name was. I think I have it, but oh wait, this didn't work. There's the new one, and I really enjoyed it. And now, exclusive full screen? What does that mean? What is exclusive full screen? So, contact hardening shadow. Jeez, I never know what any of these mean. Tessellation. What is this? Double buffering VSync? 60 hertz. Large amount of video. More than 4 gigabytes in order to perform well. Use with caution. Doesn't my 980 Ti have more than 4? GeForce 980 Ti stats. Yeah, 6 gigs. Whatever. More interested in having a good play experience than I am it looking super, super good. What is this? YouTube. Anyways. Let's see how this goes. Acceptable volume. A little bit ear rapey. Turn on my... Oh! Okay. Why is each one progressively louder? Do I really need 6, 7? 7 of them? Jesus Christ. Okay, that's better. I think that's better. If you can't hear me, let me know. This all seems fine. I just did that. Yeah, 25, 16, okay. I kind of want to... It's only in the 60... Let's turn it on and see if my frame rate drops. Ouch. Okay. This is not something I think we can use. I'd rather have 60 frames per second. Okay. I think it's all good. So, story breach, Jensen's stories, extras, options, shop, screenings. I'm assuming story is the main thing. It's kind of frustrating that it's not easier to understand. Give enemy's story. Yeah. You can enjoy it as a standalone. So Human Revolution I played. I remember it pretty well. I don't think I need a refresher. And it's 12 minutes long, so no.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are you?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good. Because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
Listen up, all of you.
We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be.
Guy looks
It's
just like
not.
him.
He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get him tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Is Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
I'm not leaving my six exposed. Give me something lethal.
Your call, but Singh's undercover in all this.
So watch your fucking sights.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said that Jin are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your heavy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force Actual. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
Interesting. I see. Oh, 0 dropped frames. It looked like things were lagging. Were they lagging? No, I guess not. Just looks like lag because the game's taking all the resources. Okay.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy.
Whoa.
Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Throwable handsaw. Wow. Okay. Interesting. That implies physics puzzles will be coming later.
Jensen, we're moving through... Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. We're gonna have to hack keypads.
You should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Wait. What did I miss? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something. Oh. To equip Smart Vision, press MMB, middle mouse button to assign it. Ah. What's this? Leg silencers. Glass shield cloaking. Typhoon. F2. F1? Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. I don't get it. Oh.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
What am I doing?
Access granted.
Is that a minigame? What the hell was that? Keep it down, I'm trying to sleep. Sorry, buddy. All the green holograms receive tutorial instructions about various game mechanics. What about moving to cover, cover swapping, random quarters? Okay.
Damn squatters. I think that was the last one.
احنا ما بدنا احد تاني يحط هذه العملية في خطر قبل ما يصل تاجر الأسلحة.
I'll do another sweep in the area.
علمني إذا أي شيء مبين.
Oh. Heffercrock.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Oh. Oh. Yep. Regain energy. Oh. There's no real stats on these things. Curious. Oh well. Nice rye? Hypostim. Smoke grenade. Alright, alright. I don't know what these do, so I'm not gonna bother. What is glass shield cooking? I have no idea what it is.
That was fast. We installed the signal booster already?
عشان المخزن من المخازن الموجودة على السطح تكون بعيدة من الرمل.
Good. There is too much riding on this thing. Last thing we need is a compass.
صوت رصاص؟
Oh shit! Wow. That sucks. Okay.
The bastard is cutting us down!
Huh?
Above us!
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
Bust him over the edge! There is no hope for you! Lay down from cover fire!
I can't see. Boy. Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing.
I see him on the balcony!
Finn?
Why did I move? No idea what I'm doing.
لو عاوز تهرب اتفضل.
Oh. Supposed to use this before, huh? That was an unintentional, horrible disaster. This isn't silenced.
ما بتقدر تقتلنا كلنا.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل، الراجل اللي هيبقى علينا الحاجات جاية كمان شوية. روح قول لبقية الناس ان انا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Miller, I disabled the Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Sing's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
Customize. Huh. Interesting. Is there anything for this? I don't have any. I have nothing. Seal off access to the elevators. Pocket secretary. Okay. Not clear on, I guess, go that way. Son of a bitch. Blue dot. Oh, machine pistol. Okay, so clearly the machine pistol has more ammo. So I want to... They went full on this inventory system, I see. How do I make it part of the quick bar?
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helo is inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
Augmented construction worker. Okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Cutscene.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted. All right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4 in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on her ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Augs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
Oh, what the?
The pod was crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn. They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up on...
Creed, make it a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
I do. I do.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him! Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that. Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Shit.
Random.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all.
We will merge with machines, with
When
computers.
this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop! And planned. Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Kind of madness has gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Pangaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens. It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregation industries closely towards.
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we could not control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation. Possible detonations. Looks like car bombs.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has tasked
The new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have Task Force 29.
Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale of success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The AUG incident has caused a schism in society. And things are worse than we projected. and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Paige. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
I'll secure your communications, Bob. Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Janus won't be an issue. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Paige, activate the sleep cell.
Sleeper cell.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Hot off.
Everything should be in order. No, I'm afraid they are not. What? The papers are no good. You just let my wife think. You, come here. Me? Yes, you. Vladimir Shukov.
So sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Man? Seriously?
We could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up.
Juggernaut
Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. Could be a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augové, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
No Make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to...
Then help me find them.
Get back in line, sir.
Hold it! Hand over your papers. Just watch yourself, Clank.
I can't believe you're doing that! You brought this on yourself. Get your hands off of that! Don't make this any harder than it has to be.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
A neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip, custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus, leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's motherboard.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Stand back, let me help.
What the fuck? Am I playing a game or watching a movie?
Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
All right, I will. Talk to you soon.
I've been hacked. Storage. Where did these come from? Okay. Not gonna mess with it. Can I send these to storage? Where is my storage? Shit, I have no idea. This game's so confusing. Oh. Interesting. Uh-huh. So this minigame is simply a question of which node path do you take to get there. So you want to balance it between high cost nodes and low cost nodes. Fortifying, right. Cannot be transferred again or sent back to storage. Or applied to other saved games. Oh. Oh. Where did I get these from, though? I don't understand. Definitely want that. Combat rifle, regular ammo. So, can I you can discard it, but can you break it down into parts? Is there a reason to keep them? Don't understand. And do I have any bullets for that fucking gun? I probably don't. What are these? One second, this is driving me crazy. I gotta turn the music down. Oh, that's much better.
I was talking about some serious shit, so let's keep going. First of all, let me get this out of the way. We're talking about the AUG incident. I've always hated that type. Incident? Steve using
A book about learning to let it go.
forgetting to light a match. That's an incident. What happened that fateful day in 2027 was beyond terror any of us has ever seen. AUG incident? Try AUG trap.
I'm a vampire.
AUG massacre. How about AUG Armageddon? Because that's where we're headed, thanks to the horror of the Illuminati and their humanity front puppets unleashed on the Earth.
Oy.
Taking the time in this broadcast to remember, so we can get together and cry about life. I lost people too, and they should never be forgotten. No, I'm doing it because the AUG Massacre is only the first of many horror shows we're about to be subjected to, unless we figure this shit out fast. The war and how we sat on the brink of destruction, minute by minute, how we hated the commies and the commies hated us, how they had a way of life that we couldn't fucking stand in only a matter of time. They swallowed us up in their ideology of technological superiority. I don't either, actually, but my grandpa used to do
Am I waterproof? What? So bizarre. Wait, I'm gonna get attacked, aren't I? That is so strange. Accidentally destroyed evidence. Doesn't have to feel like you're a broken machine. H2O boost. Am I dying?
Open blinds.
That's the same apartment.
Good morning, Adam.
Juggernaut collective.
You have one new message.
From?
David Sarif.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Adam! Thanks for calling me back, son.
Sarif.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. I tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job, part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Thanks. What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez, Adam! I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchaea.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. I was at death's door by the time the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage, and while the doctors were stitching me back together, my company fell apart. Wasn't anything I could do to stop it, not from a hospital bed.
I heard Tai Young Medical bought everything up.
They're the only biotech corporation that could after the incident. Our patents, our tech, everything. Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
You heard anything from Megan?
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit, so she went to VersaLife.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Roca Seca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life. Because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank! Out of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
I'm sure he would. But But when the world transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's freelance now, but he's still in computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm, meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Udalek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
I've heard of Rabia. The walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Augs.
Rabia's just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it. I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
It's nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Seraph.
Do I have a dog? Why do I have so many trash cans? Such a weird mix.
As you wish.
Can I move this? So... Nope, that was not the, Typhoon. Really? Oh. Machine pistol. Fancy.
Out of sight, out of mind. I'll keep you safe.
Oh.
As you wish. But remember, homeowner, this poses a substantial security risk.
No? I don't get to...
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guy. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Za těchhle podmínek s váma mluvit nebudu. Nerozumím anglicky.
see.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Too high. Machine God. Ascend to the singularity.
Do not give up faith in the church. There is always do not
Just robbing this guy blind. Sin Eater Star is actually an AUG. What, you can't tell his arm? Screen in every room. Creepy.
Do not give up faith in the church.
There is always hope, Joseph. Do not despair. We will all find our way to the machine god. Some of us remember, Builder. You gave us the means for our salvation. Do not veer now. Do not give up faith in the church. We will all find our way to the machine god. Some of us remember, Builder. Seeker, you are here to see the Builder? He has been asleep, but I cannot wake him. I do not know if he will recover. You gave us the means for our salvation. Do not veer now. I pray that the mother will change her mind. The singularity is near, Sever. You must hang on. There is always hope, Joseph. Do not despair. I pray that the mother will change her mind.
Can I mod? Hmm. I feel like don't want to mess with it right just yet.
Sorry, I cannot help.
Okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
That's true. They could do the same to anyone. To anyone who knows it. How long until they evict us too? Terrible, is it not? Seems anyone can be guilty by association.
Is the brainchild of Santo CEO.
Please, leave me alone.
His flagship project, a glittering engineered city named Revilla, is slated to be publicly unveiled at one of Brown's upcoming Safe Harbor conventions.
This is my third slide. Why don't you stand somebody else? Fine. Can I go now?
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been severing flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is a live reporting to you live from Picus.
How much longer is it going to be? You do not belong here.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What does orange mean?
Out of my face, Oyabok.
You want praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers.
I might be interested.
I sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something.
Huh. It's very expensive. Or it seems that way right now. So I could sell this stuff. So I could go get the guns and come back and sell them. You know, I think I'll do that later.
Stop wasting my time.
Okay.
I have everything I need.
Then get lost. You waste my time.
For your future, do you search for something, some meaning, but never seem to find satisfaction? We have the answer.
You really don't care if I do that?
In our bodies, our augmented bodies.
How much do you want to spend this time, huh?
Ugh.
Stop wasting my time.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'll be on my way.
Fuck off then. Next time, maybe not fuck off.
No longer.
What?
I will let you live. For now.
Oh. Is that because you saw it?
I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the machine god, friends. Join us. I was lost like you, friend. In face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself and my augmented
Daz is
body.
the man. He'll set you up.
In our bodies, our augmented bodies, lies our salvation.
I can hear explosions in my sleep. Man, like this happening over and over again.
Oh.
And they won't stop until the
Hello.
city is destroyed. Until the world is destroyed.
How did it ever come to this?
You are one of the gifted, friend.
All must be ready.
Join us in the machine god.
Embrace the singularity.
And like always,
The augmented are harassed.
No,
They cannot evict you if there's no reason. Don't be naive. They have the reason. Ruzika. To them, I am no longer a person. I'm just
You
a
live
pawn.
around here, don't you?
And we are all
Forget it,
responsible for
stupid
that
question. They won't let you live
I
anywhere
think
else.
you are exaggerating. That is just the fear talk.
Do you despair
On
for your
both
future?
sides.
I'll
be honest. That church is sounding more and more attractive.
Jestli nechceš číslo, akorát
Maybe they will
plejtváš
offer us
výzdrav.
sanctuary.
Na ulicích dneska není bezpečno. Radši se někde schovejte, policajti dneska řádí.
Just take it easy. Everything will be fine. Everything will be just fine.
You don't believe that any more than I do. They will make an example of us. You see, this has been planned since the incident.
Stop talking to me, Tracy. You sound like that conspiracy nut on the radio.
He's not a nut. Look around. Look at what's going down and tell me someone isn't trying to solve your
What do you mean he's being manipulated? I don't know exactly, but someone saw him in the sewers, at the mercy of a man's voice. A cult of some kind? They say there is a resurgence. Pavel is impressionable. The world terrified him. He spent all his time hiding, dreaming of utopias that do not exist. I like it down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off.
Disney could use some help. Please, don't tell anyone. Viznik's not supposed to be here. Shh. But I am here.
I'll take your word for it.
I was part of it. The hive mind. Inside the gate, I questioned what holds us together. Where? Why? Now this. Exiled from exile. I have been disconnected.
Disconnected? Disconnected from what? I don't understand what you're saying.
If there is a lack of understanding between my brains, may not always misfire like these. He did this to me. It's what it does. But I can't force you, because I'm not like him.
Not like who? Who forced you?
Together, they succumbanize to him. Him, the opportunist, the savior, the rat. When I resisted, I saw. It made him fear me.
You've obviously been through something. Someone's harmed you. If you can help me understand, then maybe I can help.
Yes, okay. You'll be fine. I can tell. You'll understand. You'll empathize. Because what it really is he's just like us, but more. It's a cry for help. You'll pick up on that.
What's a cry for help?
The little mind thing. The persuasion. He's trapped by what he can do. Just like the rat. It makes so much sense now. Those most scared of what the world had become were most likely to cling to the first alternative. Now they're all insignaled.
Let me see if I got this straight. Everyone beyond the gate is insignaled to something. Like the rat.
Exactly. I'm glad we understand each other. Okay. Just remember, you'll only be able to confront him if he knows that you know that he knows. So, obviously, you'll need the name. The name. I'm not supposed to give it away, but I must. And then you must. Yes?
You're asking me to go beyond that gate, to confront someone. Someone who's harmed you, who may be harming others. I'm willing to do that, but I need to know more about what's happening.
He casts them close. He brings them away. You must find out how to uncotangle him from the others. To resist the mentality. They need to be eased out. Figure out what holds them all together. Because it's not his personality. When you finally see Richard for who he really is, you realize it cannot possibly be that.
Richard, huh? Alright. Let's go see what I've agreed to.
The Pied Piper is a rat. A rat!
I'll be back. Someone should play the whole game glitched. Wonder how that would go.
License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and/or certificate of authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
Good old days are gone. Haven't seen one of these before. Orange level. You are some kind of badass?
Just someone with a job to do.
And the tools to do it, obviously. Go on through.
Just want to stop the glitching.
Stop right there. Yeah, you! Down on your knees! Hands behind your head.
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed.
Okay, hands behind your back.
Interesting look.
Sorry, cannot help.
Don't forget about your permit authentication card.
I'll fight. Don't blow your cover.
Would hate to be caught without one of those.
I'll find you.
How did it ever come to this?
You feel that?
What?
It's in the air. You can almost taste it, like a static charge after a thunderstorm. What happened at Ruzika is going to change things.
Look at that billboard.
Maybe it was. Maybe in the long
It's
run
pretty
we'll
funny.
see that it was. Versus always evil.
No?
They should be but force about to give out under them.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
If I were them, never mind. The horrible things to think.
And it has to be a violation of our rights.
Santo.
And it has to be a violation of our rights.
Oh.
Watch out. Cowards could have bombs in the dumpster.
The only thing I am doing.
Oh.
Wait for this distance to be turned into condos.
Damn it.
Area certified secure. And it has to be a violation of our rights.
Never mind. Think to think.
This is not right. Leave me alone, Martin.
Cool. Tab to view entry. It's all this shit. Holy crap. Oh, it's a map. Breach software. Oh. Square Enix members. Are you serious? They're gonna make me download an app. DSX Universe. Install. I mean, that's a great way to sell an app, I guess. It's free, but still. Of course, it's going to be slow because I'm currently uploading, yeah. Why don't I talk about my impressions of the game so far? So, initially I was worried, because they did get me into the combat relatively quick. I mean, not really. There's a lot of cinematics. But that's here, yeah. But then it sort of picked back. I mean, you went straight into the mission, the tutorial mission, and it was like actually not bad at all. And then it got kind of slow again. And now it's kind of like what's going on? No.
You want to be an accessory? Go away.
Oh. Oh. Just an alternative way to get here. Alright, there must be some other way through the...
Yes?
Let's talk to her.
What can I get you? Beer? Something else?
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust, especially these days. For example, I don't suppose you have any neuropozyne you would be willing to spare, do you?
Sorry, I don't.
That's okay, I understand. Times are tough. Is there anything I can do for you?
Nothing, thanks.
Okay, but I'm not sure why you wasted your time coming in here.
To read this book. T73 permit verification card by the end of the month. So there's a pattern in game design and games. For a long time, and actually still today, corporations have been seen as the biggest potential evil. And can I save? Save here. So for a long time, corporations were the big evil, and especially in dystopian future games, cyberpunk stuff, DSX, great example. And the previous one was all about that, but now they're getting governments more involved in the totalitarianism and evil.
Keep moving.
Well, if I just take this guy down.
Oh, fucking look. Right. Hope it doesn't start raining.
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
Mějte prosím připravený průkaz totožnosti.
Idiots. Everywhere.
Where did he even find these uniforms? They smell. We got this.
God damn it. Ha.
Drop him if you come up with a pretty good skin. Think maybe someone died wearing these uniforms.
So, the reason that now the big bad is the government, it's probably Trump. I mean, we've been heading towards totalitarian regimes for a while, and now it's just sort of taken hold in the dystopian. When you need a dystopian future, you go to the one that's the most threatening to the current present era, and right now it's the government, not the corporations, even though it's both. Especially in America, where the corporations own the government anyways.
Try to look professional. Hope that drone doesn't come over here again.
Breathe in this thing.
Clearance. What's clearance? Okay.
Shoot that one.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Elena would look better if she didn't dye her hair.
I wasn't paying attention. What are we doing now?
That artist was pretty cute. For an owl, I mean.
Too bad we couldn't find the helmets. Don't blow your cover.
Hope it doesn't start raining. I think my vest is too tight.
In this case, the xenophobia.
Back and forth all day.
The xenophobia is the OGs, as opposed to racism or nationalism.
Bomb attacks.
I wasn't paying attention. What are we doing now?
Don't blow your cover.
Just want to fix that light.
Lena would look better if she didn't dye her hair. Any idea what today's take is? Try to look professional.
Well, at least the weapons look almost right.
The dart was pretty cute. I think we need to grow the operation. We should double the price. Bombing tax.
Oh.
Hey! I just want to check your documents. Doc Larry. Doc Larry. Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All Augs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
Are you kidding me?
I'll clear it up with the people I work for. They'll take care of it.
And who do you work for exactly?
Does it matter? You worried I might outrank you?
Of course not. These rules, they apply to everyone. Besides, I am regional director of document checking. I report to God directly. It is God who tells me that if you continue this way, without proper permit, I am morally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
Supposing I wanted to pass through here right now, before getting this special document of yours. Any way for me to do that?
Sure. I suggest our pay-and-go plan. It consists of you paying me, and then me letting you go.
You mean bribery?
Wink, wink, my friend. I prefer the term standard fine. Tell you what, I'll even give you the good citizen discount. Just this once.
Seems to me like you're taking advantage of Augs, preying on their paranoia.
I am in the business of selling hope. A chance to walk free, to stay out of Golem. Otherwise you risk trouble with the law. Not fun for a foreign Aug like you. Maybe they send you home. Maybe somewhere worse.
Why do I get the feeling you're trying to sell me a car that doesn't work?
I'm not selling anything. I'm saying go look at the car. You need these people on your side. Otherwise you live in constant fear, threat of deportation. Besides, you really want to risk taking on an entire police force? Here in the middle of a crowded city?
After you funnel Augs to this friend of yours, what happens next? You get them to buy some scrap of plastic they probably don't even need? Gouge them for all they're worth?
The permits they get in return, they are very good. Don't underestimate what that can mean to people. You should really go see this friend of mine.
This document agent you mentioned, is he the one in charge? He gets you to stop Augs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give you address, yes?
Alright, give me the address. I think I'd like to see who's behind all this.
Shekashka. There is a courtyard behind the apartment building. Very easy to find. My friend will be there. He will get you latest permit card. Just pay him and don't ask questions.
Wearing these uniforms?
We got this.
Sorry, I cannot help.
This is insane. And it has to be a violation of our rights.
We will not tolerate interference.
I said your papers are expired.
But they just extended my contract. I need to get to work so they can validate my papers.
You should have thought of this yesterday. Please?
Oh, is it him?
This is not my... Just wait. Unless you're looking for trouble, keep moving, Plank.
These papers are out of date.
I got them last week.
No.
Pretty obvious you work for someone important. I don't know who, and I don't care.
How does this Rabia work? Do you need Augs to build it, or do you want us to live there?
Both, actually. One is well. It's being built by the augmented for the augmented.
How is it different from the Utala complex?
Thank you.
There's no comparison. Tutalek was a place to put people.
Anomaly
A way
detected.
to move the problem from
Trace program initiated.
Here is built to live in.
Can I keep this pamphlet?
Access
Of course.
granted.
Have a good day.
Santo and augmented people just like you are creating the future together.
Hey, Jensen, are you close? Things are getting, complicated over here. I could really use your help.
I'll be there when I can, Kohler.
The fuck do I get there?
We won't push you aside for your augments. We want you to be...
Nice time for a walk.
You slumming? No shiny Augs around
I
here.
hate that these terrorists
You
are
couldn't
winning.
look more out of
My
place
friend
if
is
this was
terrified
dollars.
to ride the metro.
Hello, sir. Have a nice time.
The only thing I am guilty of is being augmented.
Leave, for your own good. Don't bother me.
Hey! You won't live to regret your...
Huh?
Dead this time!
I'll wait here for you.
Go that way! Hold the friendly Moving! Hey, goddammit! Come out, you fucking brute! Take cover!
You fight it!
Fuck! I don't see him!
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
I like that. Metallica.
Jensen, my favorite techno wonderkind. Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
They're not gonna be a problem anymore. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
Diwali internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know, I've always wanted to get a closer look at those Sari folks of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in. Feel my way around.
Hang on a sec, you're gonna put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just stalling. Those illiterates aren't going to get in here. Don't be scared of the chair, okay? The chair is gentle. I promise. This thing with the Diwali is nothing. Otar's pissing where he shouldn't.
I count on you to fix me, Kohler. To some extent, your problems are my problems.
That's sweet, Jensen. Otar Botkovelli is the Diwali #2 guy. The men outside, they were his men. But the big boss man is Radic Nikoladze. He is the #1 guy. And I know Radic, so don't worry about it. Now, are we gonna do this procedure, or what?
What exactly are you gonna do to me?
I'm not sure yet. First, I gotta get in there to see what's wrong. But don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I promise. Besides, you've been here a few times. You know I'm professional.
You've never had to put me under before.
I never saw you the day after an explosion before either. That was a big shock to your system, man. Kaboom! Now, you want me to fix you or not?
All right. Let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it.
What?
Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to... Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking ogs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out. Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these... I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah. David Saraf installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you wanna use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay. So I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. Help you make the most of the new Augs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Seraph installed all my Augs. If there's something inside me I don't know about, he's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarif's work. These new Augs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less Augs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what? Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful is what it is.
Why would Seraph have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Sarif job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Sarif's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. Well, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. There's a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... it would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise. I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkoveli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, Kohler. Thanks for the praxis.
Remote hacking. Ooh. I have 11 praxis. B. I only have 2. I thought I... What? Great.
Man, you know I love you, Jensen, but we both have work to do. What do you need?
I spoke to Sarah earlier, before you made your little discovery. He got in touch with me after seeing footage of the train station attack.
You should talk to him again. I mean, if it was me, if there was something inside me and I didn't know where it came from, I would want whatever answers I could get.
You're saying you know where every single piece of you comes from?
I am not fancy like you, but we are similar in some ways. Both stuff with more tech than our bodies can handle. Both pushing the limits of augmentation. The big difference is I am my own maker, Jensen. There is no one for me to thank or to blame but myself.
That's all I need for now, Doc.
Yeah, okay. And hey, good luck with that shit. Don't fry yourself, alright?
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Fuck. Oh.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
For book references. Look, we're smart. God, I hate that. Oh, what? That's so funny. Is that actually a way in? I think it was. Oh. Yeah. What? One, two, three, four. No. Crouching dragon. Sounds more expensive than beer.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
So at first that minigame seemed pretty dumb, but now that I see you can do multiple actions at once, it's kind of intense. It's not anything like real hacking, but whatever, it's interesting. Haha. Samizdat. Oh. Ah. $300. Nah, can't be right. So easily drawn to the shinies.
One more time. That's it.
You know the city will do nothing. If they had their way, they would bulldoze the whole district. Us included.
At least it will fill in all the
The machine god. We must all embrace the machine god.
What do you... We can't... If we hide... Maybe plant some bushes.
You would be a lot more happy if you took this more seriously.
I am serious. A nice shrub. I know a guy.
All detected personnel are authorized.
Oh. That was weird.
Come on, let's go.
Ciao, Cookie. Sei tu sám?
What is it? Oh, sorry.
If you're looking for a deal, you've come to the wrong place, sir. The bazaar sprung up when it became such a hassle to cross the city. The prices are ridiculous.
Sorry, I'm done for the day. Come back tomorrow.
Oh.
Are the pants
So,
the right
my
blue?
friend, don't blow your cover.
Promiň, teď jsem tě neposlouchal.
There's got to be some way to
I
get
have
off this job.
2 more connections.
Pokud zaznamenáte podezřelou aktivitu, obraťte se na státní policii. Je to vaše občanská povinnost.
You're looking for Vaclav, aren't you? I can tell. You'd better be careful. A bunch of Dwali thugs have taken an interest in you.
Give me the sword. Damn it.
Například biobaterie a jisté nástroje či další autorské příslušenství mohou být během namátkových kontrol
Move along, everyone.
It's a wonder the cops haven't chased us from here.
What does hypothermia feel?
Sir, there's a better life for the augmented, and it's waiting for you in La Via.
Oh, no.
When you wish upon a star.
What?
The song, it's in my head. It makes me think of the old puppet shop.
It's a loading screen. Strange. Stolen emails. So the Juggernaut Collective is effectively WikiLeaks.
Are you telling me you don't think they should all be moved there?
No, nothing like that. I just question the legality of it. No, that's not the word.
Until the rubble at Ruzicka station is cleared, metro service outside the core is impossible.
Hello? Hey, don't talk to me about politics. I don't want to be in
What the hell?
Here we go. No loitering, Crank.
Keep hanging around and I may think you are up to something.
Tube house.
Can you please tell me how to get to number 33? Got turned around? Happens to everyone. So it's that way? No, that way.
Armed and pulled it out like everything was fine.
The last bank to give Ox credit. Stop doing it for me.
Hey there. You looking for a new stereo system?
Maybe.
I don't really get much time to listen to music.
How about movies? You like movies? Or maybe you got other interests?
What do you mean by other interests?
Well, I figure a man like you, he might need a little energy boost from time to time.
You're not talking about protein bars, are you?
Biocells, my friend. In perfect working order. And completely under the...
Oh no.
Oh, never mind. I was just making a stupid joke.
What you really mean is you don't want to tell me, since it's obvious I didn't come here for that. Calm down. I'm not a cop. I think I'll be on my way.
Feel free to come back if you change your mind.
This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentation. Individuals who fail to comply
Some of those forged
will be
platforms are ready.
to designated alt-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
The dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching each one closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Defense.
Access denied.
Wait, why would there be...
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sista Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew.
That's so weird.
Recovered from the black box recorder suggests that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Okay. So when the cops...
Terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Cassell.
Guess when the cops go on alarm...
Live from Picus.
Anonymity, security.
Yeah.
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And Palisade Property Bank have laid addressing those concerns.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
It's beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever
Access denied.
the best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
That's just annoying.
Around the clock, around the world.
It's not even clear why I'm failing? It's very hard to tell. May as well wait for the 100%.
Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Rosita. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them.
There might be...
The Restoration Act in a matter of weeks.
Nice time for a walk.
You are still deciding. Come back later.
Okay.
Not another one. I'm not signing the petition.
Not much going on.
I got a right to refuse service to anyone. I do not do business with planks.
Oh, well.
What today?
Well, I wish you had something to steal. Because I would totally steal it right now. For being such a bitch.
Já bych to normálně nedělala, ale musím říct, že je strašný, jak s váma augmentovanejma zachází.
Nic nevidí.
Doufám, že Santova podpůrná iniciativa na tom něco změní. Kéž bych mohla udělat víc, než jen doufat.
Pane.
Problems already.
Doufám, že tady nehodláte páchat něco, co by všem ukazilo nám.
Seems like everyone is paranoid.
Have you finished?
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Adam Jensen. Turning now to Prague.
Listen up, team. What's our status? Where was that chopper headed?
I have 3 airfields in Qatar that are promising, but they're privately owned, and nobody can get close enough to take a look.
I got a whole lot of nothing. Every time I send someone to follow up on a lead, it turns out the buildings are abandoned, burned out, or bombed into rubble.
Jesus Christ. Satellite footage has identified 3 possibles, but based on what the roads look like around them, I don't think our crashes would have chosen them.
Well, they were gonna take all those weapons somewhere. I want to know where now.
There's gotta be someone I can sell stuff to somewhere around here.
We're trying to locate where the crashers were going to stash those weapons. Keep digging.
Adam Jensen. Adam Jensen.
DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Adam, you're here. You made it in. That's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah. It was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm all right.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now and meeting with Lyon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
Dr. Ozen, you have an outside call cleared and waiting.
Oh. Serious nuke.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Fuck. What does nuke do? I tried the overclock, that was stupid. Stealth? It's just the one?
Anomaly detected. Trace Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay. Okay, I can try again. Okay, I have to go down both. So.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you, now!
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things?
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
There's no chocolate
You've
if
been
that's what
checked
you're
out
looking
there.
for.
The problem with your orgs is gone.
I took
Do
care
I get
of it.
one?
Good, good. God knows with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you
I'll
called
stop
me
playing in a minute.
Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble?
What? Oh, that. No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Ruzicka investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
With all due respect, we were blindsided in Dubai. And those mercs put up one hell of a firefight. I'd like to know who they were.
They were augmented, Jensen. Chances are this will lead right back home.
To the train station attack?
Maybe. It's possible. But we won't know for sure if we don't investigate both. Mac's a solid agent. I'm confident he'll dig up something on the gold masks. And once we get Singh reinserted with the Jinn, he might be able to use their network to find out even more. As long as his cover wasn't blown. Regardless, I want you looking into Ruzicka before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
Yes, sir. You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained, because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Press the start button.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services
If you
runs
could read,
state
you would know.
police now. He's come up with a loophole.
Go read it.
Claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Ruzicka? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent.
Okay. Seems like a good place to stop. So far, there's a lot. There's a lot going on in the game. I wasn't so excited about all the you're in a cutscene, but not exactly kind of stuff at the start, especially the train station into the bombing. But then after that, once it started freeing me up to move around, it felt more like a DSX game again. So, don't know if I recommend it yet, but it's not bad so far.